There were piles of bicycles in the backyard. All of them were stolen by Zowhoh.
Zowhoh felt helpless and sternly criticized him,
Like a mother reprimanded a child for making mistakes.
With Zowho's help, the two returned all the stolen bicycle
and attached apology letters to each bicycle. The two enjoyed each other's company more and more.
like a happy father and daughter.
10 lies 8, but the manager couldn't trick Zowhoh out of money. Frantically looking for trouble. They're not just again. 55 10 but as soon as the manager appeared, Zowhoh was scared and ran back to hide in the bathtub. So, isn't afraid of trouble. He humiliated Zowhoh fiercely. Then, he went back to comfort the frightened Zowhoh. However, the two of them have gotten into trouble. Staying here would only put their lives at risk. So, they drove away from their residence. This car has been Zowhoh's treasure for many years. Zowhoh said he wanted to go home.
Because he has a daughter who is an executive at a company, the car drove along Pandol's Road. They arrived in front of a majestic white building.
A group of medical staff in white coats had been waiting at the door. Zowhoh was quite surprised. It turns out that Zowhoh's idea of going home is to return to the nursing home. This is the place Zowhoh's daughter arranged for him. In fact, his daughter is too busy. She really doesn't have time for Zowhoh. For anything that can be solved with money, she won't get involved. Zowhoh forces a smile through his tears. He said goodbye to Zowhoh. These days with Zowhoh's company make Zowhoh feel truly happy. Isn't my home big? Alright, goodbye. Do come visit often. There's a hot spring here too. So, Zowhoh gave his treasure card. Then he turned and followed the director inside. Zowhoh's only wish was to see the kind Zowhoh in his life, but that seems unrealistic. Zowhoh felt especially heavy-hearted. She can't forget the scene of parting with Zowhoh, nor can she forget Zowhoh's sad expression. Next, Zowhoh drove to the shopping mall. Finding she had no money for gas, she had to linger in the mall. Suddenly, a stiff old man caught her eye.
She decided to follow the old man into a bookstore.
She saw him looking around nervously. Then he stuffed a girl's magazine into his clothes. Zowhoh caught him in the act. If I show it to you, will you put the magazine back? The old man really wanted to buy it, but he was too embarrassed to go to the counter. That's when he thought about stealing it. Zowhoh then seized the old man's small brake. He just had the thought of stealing. Zowhoh clutched the old man's brake tightly. On the way, she filled up the car with gas. The old man's name is Yanin, a university professor. His wife has been bedridden for many years. There's also a caretaker at home looking after her. Zowhoh was very diligent after moving in with Yanin. She actively took care of the bedridden wife. Not only did she earn praise from the original caretaker, but she also cooked meals for Yanin in various styles every day.
Since his wife fell ill,
Yanin had been eating convenience store fast food every day. Now he finally enjoyed home-cooked meals and felt quite good. However, at night, Zowhoh took a shower in the bathroom while Yanin secretly followed her. He stood at the bathroom door, holding his breath to peek inside. The scene was too alluring, and Yanin just felt his blood pressure rise. Back in his room, he struggled to fall asleep for a long time. But during the day, Yanin transformed into a virtuous gentleman again. Zowhoh took great care of Yanin. Yanin also liked to lean out the window, watching Zowhoh busy in the kitchen. Sometimes they would shop at the supermarket together or take walks. They even watched movies together. But all of this seemed different in the caretaker's eyes. The next day, Yanin's niece visited. It was the caretaker who reported back.
they were worried Zowhoh would marry Yanin.